Drawing with Nelly, and I'm your boy, Nelly Inks. Hope you guys are doing well. Happy Monday, 1:38 on the East Coast. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you all are doing well. Jimmy Jambo Jangles in the chat. What is up, baby? He says hello. Alright. If you guys are new to the channel, please drop a comment and subscribe. Don't just eavesdrop, drop a comment. How's it going, everybody? Happy Monday. We just got back from Maine, which was a fantastic time. We were also in Massachusetts for a little bit. And that's it, pretty much. Last stream was 4 days ago, which kind of flew by, so let me check my audio, and we will get back to it. Alright, sounds good. If you guys are new to the channel, please drop a comment and subscribe. Check out my website at nelsonanunez.com. Tell a friend and tell a friend. We are on twitch.tv/NellyInks. Please tell a friend to follow and or subscribe. So today, just trying to get back to it. I didn't get to do as much drawing on my vacay as I wanted to do, so I might just stick to the basics today. Do a little maybe pencil drawing, or actually I could probably get away with some ink drawings today. So let me grab my stuffy stuff. My stuffy stuff. You guys could follow me into my back room. Here I am. Alright. But bought a few things while I was out there. Really excited to share. Alright. So I think I finally have a stream set up. I think it's pretty good. My tripod is a little close to me, but I think I'll be okay. So, got a couple bags with my drawing supplies, and I got a bad cough for some reason, just sort of a little itchy in the throat. All right, we are live. We are live. Yes. All right. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Drop a comment in the chat. Let me know where you are at. It is 1:41 on the East Coast. I'm going to make a few drawings from this book here. Ruben's drawing. It was a gift from one of my professors that I worked with. I think this is a collection from the Met. Very cool. Not an original Rubens drawing. Well, it is a Rubens study of a Michelangelo drawing, so I'm gonna probably use this as a reference today. Just gonna do my usual 20 hands, 20 feet drawings just to warm up. I haven't drawn in a few days, lamentably, so regrettably, and so we're gonna make that happen. Tell a friend to tell a friend. 142 here. Let's see. Okay. Okay. All right. So, introduce you guys to that book. I'll introduce you guys to this one. Just taking a look here. But yeah. Degas. I just bought this too. I've been wanting to maybe buy a biography on Degas. Maybe I should change the title of this video too. But I went to a nice little secondhand bookstore in Maine. This was about $8. Originally 12 pounds, which is damn near $24. So I think I got it for a steal. And yeah, I've been wanting sort of like a biography, and what's better than the first-hand source? So I'm gonna start this, see what it's like. Um, he's a bit of a controversial artist, so it'll be interesting to see his point. Um, yeah, so I'm excited to get into this. It has a lot of pictures, but also just letters from him to his friends. Can't wait to get into it. Also, another. I spent like an hour and a half in this secondhand store, and I think it's called Yes Books in Maine, Portland, Maine. So I also found this. I am a sucker for anything comics, so pretty cool to find that. Um, this is by Roger Armstrong, who I didn't really know, but I guess he worked on a couple things that I am familiar with. But but yeah, this kind of gives you a very basic breakdown of a lot of things comic, from ranging from just sort of an introduction to lettering, which I'm probably going to end up doing separately, either on the computer. I've been debating, like, should I get a typewriter and then just type in and paste? I think that would be cool. Here's some like lettering balloons breakdown. Gives you another breakdown on balloons, how important they are. Drawing heads, very basic stuff. Expressions. I kind of bought this book because of the expressions, so we might leave this book open for our 20 hands, 20 feet, 20 faces that we're going to work on today on stream. I don't know how long I'll be on stream. I have a few things I got to get done. But if you guys are new to the channel, please comment and subscribe. Okay, more gestures, action lines, that kind of stuff. Okay. And let's see what else he gets into here. Pretty good. Also gives you sort of just interaction between two characters. What's up, Chronosama? How you doing? Thanks for dropping by. Just going over a few things that I bought while I was in Maine. It's one of these books. Boom. Bought that. What else did I buy? I bought that comic book tutorial. I also bought the Degas book, Letters of Degas. Very cool. Excited about that. I also bought, in addition to, I have 2 copies of Hunter x Hunter. This is the first volume that I had already bought, and I also bought the most recent, I think, the most recent volume of Hunter x Hunter. But surprisingly, at this secondhand bookstore, they also had 2 more volumes of Hunter. In no particular order, I just kind of want them, and I've already read a lot of Hunter, so Volume 7, which I'm stoked about, just catching up with, Volume 9, which I'm stoked about. Give a good look on the back. Boom. I also have, like I said, I have the most recent volume that I could find, and also Volume 1. Volume 1 is heavily influencing the new Almighty Alma chapter that I'm writing. Chapter 1, the official beginnings. But like I mentioned before, I want to write the script before I even make my first drawing. I want to have the entire script done, and then I will definitely get that started. So those are those things that I bought. What else can I show you guys from my trip? That's pretty much it. If you guys are new to the channel, please comment and subscribe. Hit the follow button if you haven't already. I need to figure out how I'm going to do these drawings here because, like I said, my table is super small. Could maybe... I'm not sure how I can do this actually. Could also just put it on my lap maybe. No, it's not really going to be very comfy. I'm going to move my computer backwards a little bit. Maybe there, and it won't fall. As long as it doesn't fall, I think I'll be okay. Voila. And my fan is hitting me. So hot in this room. It was not this hot in Maine. Oh yeah, that black tea. All right. I had a little too much fun last night. Feeling a little dry here today, but I'll put this here actually. So we're gonna work in ink, as we are wont to do. Also on my trip, I listened to a pretty good. Oh man, let's see. I need to take better care of my brushes, but that's okay. I need to find a good way to take care of your brushes. This is good because I have this cap on it, but alrighty. I'll use this nib is clean. That should be good. Make sure you drop a comment if you are new to the channel or if you haven't already. Share this channel with your friends here on social media. Please subscribe or follow. Tell a friend about twitch.tv/NellyInks. Drop a comment if you haven't already. Welcome, welcome. Let me show you sort of my setup here. Boom. And we can probably zoom the heck out. Nope, that's zooming in. Bam. All right. So let's put on a little music. I'm gonna get my inks ready. Where's the music? All right, let's put on a intro song. Let's start with Handle. Alrighty, so let's pause this here. We'll get back to the music soon. Okay. Hello, McStady. What's helping? What's happening? What's helping? What's happening? Welcome back from Vacay. Oh, thank you. I went with one of my best friends in the world. We missed you. Oh, that's so nice. That's so nice. Somehow my music is just not working now. What had happened was, okay, perfect. Alright, thanks for dropping by on your busy day. Alright. So there you have it. A little drawing set up here. Boom. Okay. So we'll be working left to right. So I won't get wet with ink. I do need. Oh, that's fine. So when you are working in ink, you'll need a rag. This has paint on it actually, so probably not the best to be using, but we'll use it anyways. If I spontaneously combust, that should make for great content. And then hopefully you guys can call the fire department. But we should be fine. No reason why that should happen, absolutely. Okay. Let me make sure my audio is loud enough. Yes, 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 yes. All right. We are back. Boom. Thanks to everybody watching right now. We missed you, but we will be live every day this week, and gonna try to do a 2-hour stream, at least today. I want to get the couple hours out of the way. What am I looking for? I'm looking for OBS. He's been live for 17 minutes already. It's fine. Alright, let me get a little more ink in here. 4 people watching. Drop a comment in the chat. Let me know where you are at. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend about twitch.tv/NellyInks. If you like the content of this video so far and you wish to support, best way to do so is 2 ways. Either donate to me on Venmo at NellyInks or subscribe to the channel for $5 a month. Twitch.tv/NellyInks. We are looking to get emotes and everything underway, so apologies for that. If you want to wait for the emotes, then you can donate via Venmo or the Cash App, where you could select how much you want to donate. No big deal if you can't. There's plenty of free ways to support the channel. You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at NellyInks. Trying to build my Twitter following a little bit here too. Right. So we are back. Let me put on some music here again. And we will draw these expressions here that I showed you earlier. And we'll take a break. Try to get 10 expressions done by the end of this song. Alright, first expression done. Can you guess what it is? Anger. I don't know why that's the first expression. Alright, moving on. We have a few minutes left on this song, so I'm going to keep working quickly. I'm not going to worry too much about proportions or anything with these drawings. I need to loosen up. One way you guys can loosen up too is by writing your name a few times in cursive and print. Both ways. Get that hand. Shake out the rust in that hand. Alrighty, so we are on our way here. Only a third of the way, really, after 5 minutes. But we have a few expressions here. Thing I'm noticing with the way he draws is very exaggerated expressions. Let's do this. Okay. I don't think realistic proportions are very important for this guy, but I think that's just the way to do it when you're making comics. Um, Even the more realistic comics, I feel like, can get have a great way of exaggerating the figure when they need to. I try not to get too realistic, at least when I'm working in comics, because we're not really depicting anything real. It's stuff from our imagination, and our imagination tends to exaggerate or respond to exaggerations. The more we exaggerate, the more we feel it. This is supposed to be a suspicious um, suspicious expression. I guess one eyebrow is raised and the other one's like, hello? Hello, can I help you? Hello, can I help you? Okay. This is the most comfortable stream I've had, actually. Suspicion. Very comfortable here. And I will do this. Bam. Maybe we'll draw some hands and feet from our Hunter comic. Let's just stick to comic book references for this first part of the video. And let's finish this top row of gestures. This one is called scheming. My guy is over here scheming. Alrighty. So we go down. Again, not too worried about the proportions or anything. Really only worried about the gesture, the expression. So there you have it. So let's make him angry. If you guys are new to the channel and you like the contents of this video and you want to support the channel, best way to do so is by subscribing to me on twitch.tv/NellyInks. For $5 a month, you'll get more content like this and more. Help us grow the channel, and I'll be able to do this into the fall. You gotta believe, back at it again with your fine self. How you doing? Happy Monday to everyone watching. Alright, just getting my faces, hands, and feet all done here for the day. Didn't get to draw as much as I wanted to on vacation. Alright, 4 people watching. Make sure you drop a comment in the chat. Let me know where you are at. Okay. Nice. You got a little star there. That's cool. First. Wonder what that means. Okay. So let's finish this and I'll put on some music again. Get this expression done. Here we are. This guy is scheming. We just had our little fantasy baseball draft yesterday for anyone who watches or participates in fantasy sports. Alright. There we go. And then maybe a wrinkle here. This is supposed to be scheming. Boom. Bam. 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 Yeah, we did. 5 people watching. If you are new to the channel, please drop a comment. Your Gotta Believe says, how do you like your team? My team, I'm not mad at it. I think I probably need a little more speed, probably need a little more power, probably need a miracle to win this season, actually. I don't know. I really don't know. But kind of stoked that the season's starting on Wednesday. It's gonna be something else, let me tell you. Spritz. What does spritz? Sometimes prop will and help. Okay. How do you like your team now? Feeling good? Think you got the right dudes? Think you have a good team? Had some good keepers. Alright, so 5 people watching. If you haven't already followed the channel, please do so. We are at 71 followers, so that means someone has jumped ship. How is that possible? After all we've been through, someone has jumped ship. Totally fine though. We got it. We're gonna build from that, and we're gonna blossom into a beautiful flower. Okay. Let's go over here. Boom, bop, bam. All right. So what should actually we'll finish these expressions just so I can have them. Let's put on some tunage. All right, another song. Bam. exasperated, actually. Okay, so Fury. Very upset. Bam. My man is furious. Alright, let's do one more expression. I feel the song is about to end here soon. Boom. Okay, let's do these eyebrows first. This is supposed to be a frightened expression, so eyebrows are going to be pretty high. And it's frightened. So the mouth is like, oh God, something is there. Something scary. As much as I want to try to do everything by hand, I don't think I can do. I feel like writing, doing the lettering. Hold on a second, I'm going to turn this off. So I feel like lettering comics, you have to be really good if you're going to do it by hand. That is one thing. I like making art by hand, so I'm not a very digital person when it comes to art making. But when it comes to typing or writing, I am not the go-to guy for that sort of art form. I'm not a master at calligraphy or anything, so I will accept a little help digitally or from like a typewriter to be able to type correctly. But there's people that make a living just doing the lettering. And normally in American comics, there's a separate person that does the lettering, a separate person that pencils, a separate person that inks, a separate person that colors, a separate person that writes the story. In Japan, it's a little different. Sometimes, most of the time, the guy does the work, does everything himself or herself. Alright, so this expression, pretty simple. This is a very coy expression, but so I think it's supposed to be shy. Very shy, my guy. Shy guy. But I do like the idea of using a typewriter maybe to do some of these balloons. I just don't know if I would, how I can get the right size. Depends, I'll have to see. But I am looking for a different way to do the lettering that it's not exactly hand-drawn or handmade, just because it gets really tricky with the lettering. So let's put on one last song. Two more expressions. This one is determined. Alright, one more expression and then I'll take a 5-minute break. Alright, last expression. I'll let you guys figure it out. That's okay. Alright. Alright, so here you have it. I'll let this song play out. And I will take a tiny break. I don't have a be right back screen right now. I don't know why. Where did I put it? I'm going to have to find another one. But if you guys are new to the channel, please subscribe. Drop a comment in the chat. And what can we do here? I just need a be right back screen. Maybe we'll use a Hunter x Hunter wallpaper. Oh yeah, oopsies, oopsies, oopsies. If you guys are using a nib pen, make sure you clean it after every use. Like seriously, it'll save yourself some trouble and money. Mm-mm-mm. Let's see. Bringing up this wallpaper here. Also, make sure you guys stay hydrated. Drink water. Mm-mm. Uh, what? I'm just trying to find a wallpaper here. Just had one up and I lost it. I think that's it. Cool. Here we go then. Save. Boom. Alright, so we have 10 heads here. I want to do at least the same amount of hands and feet as I do, so what the heck happened here? Oh, weird. I thought I downloaded the anytime I do something there's like an extreme lag, so maybe this might not be the best way to do this. Alright, maybe I won't have a be right back screen here. Yeah, my whole thing just like froze. Alright. Gonna have to leave that for after the stream. Alright, so let's get another let's see what his hand references look like. So these were the original drawings. Similar, maybe, potentially. Close. Alright. I was just trying to work quickly here, so let's see if he has anything about hands. Lots of hands in here. So hands are considered the second portrait. Normally when you have a portrait, it's mostly the face, but the hands show a lot about a person as well, so we might copy those hands there. And we have plenty of feet we can copy from this artist, so let's copy the hands that this artist makes. And these are all different expressions. Voila. I don't know what happened to my image here. Let's see if I can find it via the Finder. Maybe not. Desktop. Download JPEG. Yeah, I'm just getting the scroll wheel of death here with every little thing I do. I don't know why. Can't tell if it's a computer problem or internet issue. Maybe it's a computer thing, but yeah. I think I have to try to download this after. It's not really working. It's taking too long. Alright, I don't know. Alrighty, no big deal. We'll get back to it. Bring up OBS again. Alright, we are 51 minutes in, not bad. It's only 10 drawings, so we can do a little more here. Interesting. Alright. Let's leave the music after. So I got my expressions here. The hand studies I'm going to do. I only need to copy 5 of these figures, so cool. So let's start with bleeding. I'll get that down here. Alright, 4 people watching. Make sure you drop a comment in the chat. Let me know where you are at. If you like the contents of this video, please comment and subscribe. You can find us on twitch.tv/NellyInks. Could use all the support. Alright, let's pause our music here and we will get into it, man. So, just working on the hands here, so let's start with the shoulders. Nice line here for the shoulder. And it kind of carries into the hands, the pleating hands. Okay. All of a sudden, everything is coming up here. What is it? What is it, boy? What is it, boy? Alrighty. Actually, I didn't need to copy all of it, but alright, let's get these hands out of the way. So that's the thumb. Here's the rest of the palm. And they're kind of like sausages. 1, 2, 3, 4, fair enough. And then this one, I guess, is supposed to be there. And then this other hand coming over the top. Like this. Like that. Those are the hands pleading, saying, hey, can I please get some more subscribers? Tell a friend to tell a friend. Pleading. For more subs. Bam. Really liking this nib that I have here. Very nice and clean. I should probably run all of the nibs that I have through some soap and hot water. It's a good way to keep it clean, but take it from me, if you are using a nib and you do not clean your nibs the way you would clean your brushes after use, then you're just going to have messed up brushes and you're going to have a messed up nib like I do. So there you have it. Moving on to the next image. I love these fingers. This guy just does not give a what about fingers. And I've noticed that too about Yoshihiro Togashi, the creator of Hunter x Hunter. He's a great artist, good artist, but yeah, he seems like he can draw hands if he wants to, but sometimes he'll just skimp out. I don't know if it's a time issue. I think that's part of it. There's some more hands for you guys. This is supposed to be sick. It's the gesture for sick, supposedly. All I really care about is just drawing these hands, and as many as I can today. So there you have it. If you guys are new to the channel, don't just eavesdrop. Drop a comment in the chat, please. If you like the contents of this video and you wish to support, a free way to do so is by hitting the follow button on my page, twitch.tv/NellyInks. Tell a friend to tell a friend. We have 4 hands so far, and this one is sick. Okay. Now put, how many more? 1, 2, 3. We need to do 5 altogether, so let's make some more hands up here. If you can't tell already, these hands already kind of look with like the expression. And the expression is supposed to convey frustration. I think many people can relate. So that's probably why this is probably a good expression right now. Very clear expression to me. One thing that's good to do is to have the hand, most of the hand, and then put the fingers on. So, he is frustrated. And I guess the hands are sort of moving, so you get a little bit of that. Okay. Plus, I spelled it wrong. That's another tough thing about writing by hand. You're just going to make mistakes, you know. Even if you do have nice handwriting, sometimes you misspell a word and then you have to either white it out or copy and paste. Bam! Alright, so we are at 6 hands, and we are at the hour mark, so let me finish two pair of hands, and then we'll take a tiny break again. Okay, so let's do our scheming gesture. Is this dry? I think it is. Alright, so we'll do it over here. And I'll start from the shoulder. Nice long line. What I like about these drawings is that you can clearly see his lines, where they start, where they end. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Like this line here. And then it stops there. First finger. Sign of a good artist are just confident lines. You'll even see it with Degas. It seems like his lines never end, and then you have a complete drawing. Boom. And some fingers back here. Whop, whomp, whomp, whomp. Et voila. And I messed up that side of it, so let me bring it back. Boom. Look at those scheming hands. I know it's disgust. Okay, we'll do one more. Disgust. Alright, one more. And then we'll move on to another. We'll be done with this character sheet here. Hands and faces, and then we just need feet. And I'm sure there's a good chapter here on feet, so we'll continue working with this artist, and then we'll move on to a next one. You guys can do the same. Highly recommend you all to draw every day. And what I'm going to be doing probably after I finish this stream is drawing from imagination. I need to do a lot more of that. And I have pretty much a fresh notebook that is just calling for me to make those drawings there. Some tips for when you're drawing from imagination. If you have no idea what to do, maybe recall a dream you had, or recall a photo that you took. And then try to copy it from your memory banks. Alright, scheming. Bam. Alrighty then, here we are. So, we finally made it. We have 20 different drawings here. Well, 15 really, but 2 hands in these bottom, whatever. You guys know what I mean. If you guys are still watching, I really appreciate it. Just finished hour 1 of the stream, and we will have more coming up shortly. Let's put on some music though, shall we? I didn't know my computer can't handle surfing the web. I'm gonna have to probably wait. Let's see. It's only 7K. I don't get it. I don't get it. Yeah, this looks like the real thing right here. Hold on, let's try this. Save image. Bam. Let's try this. Alright, while that's loading, let me get my next couple drawings ready. So we are done with that. Should I do it on the back? I don't see why not. Save us some more paper. So I want to get some feet here. Alright, so I have plenty of feet here on the action lines page. I don't want to say that I mean, I think the feet really help with the action. Oh, let me pause this for a second. You don't necessarily need the feet when it comes to action lines, because you can clearly see action happening there or there up top. So yeah, it's just really saying to exaggerate from the top of the head to the bottom of the feet. Let's see if maybe we have another. That's funny. All right. No real talk about feet per se. He has very clean line work though, which is awesome. These are all pencil lines, I'm pretty sure. Alright, so let's just do the action lines that I showed you guys here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so we'll draw 5 different ones. Bam. Alright, so we are an hour and 12 minutes in. Drop a comment in the chat if you haven't already. If you're new to the channel, please follow and subscribe. For $5 a month, you'll get more content like this. Oh, I gotta reload this page. Alright, where are we? Okay. Bada bing. Alright. There's a little blurb here about screen tones. Something I don't use on my own comics because I don't really come across any. And it seems like a lot of work actually. It says here that there's actually someone that also does the screen tones. I think the artists themselves can probably do it, but either the artist or the inker does it. But it is a little more complicated. So let's get my drawing up here. Let's do these feet, action lines. Okay. Make sure you drop a comment in the chat and subscribe. If you haven't already, tell a friend to tell a friend. Hello, Jimmy Jam. Tell a friend to tell a friend about the channel. Twitch.tv/NellyInks. Please subscribe. Alright, hey. Alright, so the first drawing here is a lady with a dress. Those are the legs there. You do have one weight-bearing leg. You're usually going to have that. So, and let's see. See, this line doesn't stop until he goes up and around, which is more or less the lifetime of the ink. This other line is a little too low. I should probably just put this up there. And there we are. I made the legs a little too short. That's okay. Maybe one thing I'm going to take away from this is... Oh, what happened here? Oh. Alrighty. One thing I'm going to take away from this is how long he spends with a line. So let's make this other complicated sort of drawing here. So let's start. One of my drawing teachers, same drawing teacher that gifted me the Rubens book, he also said to start your legs at the hips. That's where the hips are where the femur comes from, the biggest bone in your body. So it connects to your hip. Okay. Now we'll draw this here. Boom. little. Okay, now we'll finish this here. We'll get the socks involved. Boom. Wish I can tell you exactly how he does this, but he makes it look so simple. One way he is making these lines, let's start over here with it. One way he's doing this, making these drawings look so simple, is because he doesn't really give up on his lines. He kind of carries them on until a certain point, until he can't anymore. So it's a bunch of long lines, and you can probably count how many lines he makes these drawings with. Not sure if he's tracing with a pencil though, or if he's drawing this from his imagination. Okay. We are at 6 legs here. Okay. For example, look at how, alright, so you'll see this line. You don't know exactly what that is yet. And then this line going down here. And maybe the foot here. Comes back up. One line there, one line here. And then another dress. Alright. Now the back of the thigh. Boom. And then we come back down and up. Look at how simple that is. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And another set. Last set. Over here. So I probably won't get all of this done. I'll have 10 hands, 10 feet, 10 faces by the time this is over. So what I'll do is take some time after this stream and try to draw from my imagination. Maybe, like I mentioned before, you can draw. If you need help drawing from your imagination, think about a dream you had and try to draw it. Or think about a photo that you took and try to draw that. Or if you've just gotten some drawing done, try to put the drawing away and recreate it from memory. That's another way to do that. So what I'm going to do now that I'm finished with those legs, I'm going to probably copy a Rubens drawing here. Okay. So I don't love how this drawing is cropped here, but I will copy it. Okay. So I'm going to put it here. And I need a weight on it or something. Boom. Heavy pencils. Alright, so let's put on some tunes. I'm going to take another sort of 5-minute break. 1, 2, 3. Let's go through all these songs. And let me see if I can get my... I can't. Jeez. Okay. Thanks to everybody still watching. Windows. What? Oh, there we go. Okay. I'll have my temporary wallpaper here. Okay. Huh? Oh gosh. Oh boy. Oh, my computer, I can't handle it today. Every little mistake on my computer is costing me 20 minutes of the scroll wheel of death. Right. So frustrating. So annoying. Oh gosh. Alright. Let's get back to our drawing then. Yeah, that's gonna take forever. I don't know what just happened there. That's annoying. Alright. Let's make sure our video's working now, so that's good. Bam. Alright. Anyone just text me? I'm gonna grab some tea actually. Okay, finally this works. Edit. Oh man, still the scroll wheel. Alright, I'll do this after. It's just frustrating. Alright, let me grab some more tea and we'll get on to the last half of our stream. Okie dokie. McStady in the chat, what is up? Okay, actually I think I got my image ready, so let's bring it up. Hello, here we are. Boom, so if I ever need a wallpaper, here we are. Sick wallpaper, bro. Boom. Be right back with your bad self. Bam. Alright. So the last half hour of the stream starts now. Let's make sure everything's good. Cool. If you guys are new to the channel, please drop a comment, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. You can follow us at twitch.tv/NellyInks. Okay. So, since I'm starting a new drawing, I just want to... Dang, should I just... It already took so long to make that first drawing, so what I'll do is work from imagination for the last 10 images. But this was pretty fun. Great little character sheet there. We'll do more. Still have some water, so make sure you guys stay hydrated. It's a heat wave here in New York. It's getting hot out there. Probably not going to be going out in this attire. Okay. Okay. All right. Nothing really good on the news, if you ask me. Let's throw this here. I don't know if this is supposed to be the Jeebus, but most likely somebody in a similar situation as the Jeebus. Very interesting mark making here, especially for charcoal. Would love to know the kind of charcoal that Ruben used and all of that, but I don't have that available to me right now. What's the best way to do this, actually? Okay. And I should probably flip it. Give it an old flip. Boom. Alright. Groovy. We still have this here. Probably not the best setup. That's okay though. Still sort of working on our setup here, but there we go. This will do for today. Alrighty. So this will be the top of our drawing up here. I'm going to just make a mark. Boom. And boom. Okay. So let's get the head in here. Actually, let's start with part of the arm. So the drawing's going to be, this is going to be the gesture. So follow the gesture and draw the first thing that lines up with that gesture, the first thing that gives the indication of that gesture. So I'm going to start with the sternum as it goes up to the clavicle, or sorry, to the clavicle, up to this sort of pectoralis, and then up to the arms, and finally we're going to keep going up to the elbow, and finally some arm muscles here. Kind of drew that like trash. Boom, drew that like trash as well. We need to keep twisting. There we are. And then the arms are going to stop right there, because for some reason this is cropped in this book. Probably just a close-up on the detail really, so makes sense. Now we have another trash line by yours truly, and then we come back down. Had to lift our pencil there for a second. Okay. Okay, so the sternum is there, but it also kind of goes down and lines up to this part of, this is pretty much becoming the hip area. We'll go down a little bit more. There you have it. And finally going up and over, down with the fingers. Boom. All right, more fingers, boom, with fingertips, fingernails, fingers, 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 fingers. Alright. Now we can we got that sort of structure figured out. You can now put a belly button here if we want. You can also bring these lines over, which is the line for his waist. Voila. And boom. Alright. And here is das belly button. Right up there. Boom. Like that. Okay. So now we need to, I'm going to follow the waist over here. So pick up right under there. We have the side of the ribs over here, so I'm going to bump them. I'm not copying this drawing verbatim. Trying to be good about nice long lines. Looks pretty good so far. Looks okay. Good enough. And some chesticles there. More chesticles here. You can maybe indicate some of the ribs here, but I'm not ready to do that exactly just yet. Instead, I want to pick up the line just behind here and bring it down. Okay, so lots of twisting in this drawing. Comic book artists love Rubens, if anything, because of his gestures. Very creative. The high watermark of Baroque artwork. And you can go up there. Boom. Great structure, beautiful gestures. We like to see it. And now the pit, we go up the bicep. Bam. Alright, we are an hour and 41 minutes in. Shall be wrapping this up here soon. Let's go up, up. Loose lines. Boom, boom. For a drawing that I'm doing very fast and loose, I think I have okay proportions. But shall we keep these up? Okay, so his line stops there. And then we're going to go back up. And the thumb. And voila. Okay. Don't give up on your lines, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go over here. And we can get these fingers out of the way. Actually, let's start here. 1, 2, 3. Voila. Alright, so the hands are cropped there again, so I don't really know what exactly this looks like, but boom, I'll just get it done like that. Not perfect and probably shouldn't have done that, but whatever. It's probably supposed to be a little skinnier up here, to be honest. Totally fine. Something like that. No big deal. This is just a sketch. But we can try to get this line a little better. Boom. Okay. Alright. And now for the moneymaker, the face. And I'm not sure exactly. Maybe I should start it over here. Or here. I might start it here. Even though I see the neck is kind of started there. I'm just going to do that. Follow this gesture that's going on here. Maybe a little internal form. And clean my brush there. Boom. Oops. I need to reset my page over here. Alright. Reload. Alrighty. So that's what that mark does. We're gonna pick it up here. Boom. We should probably get this line going this way. And pick it up over here. Alright, so chin, cheek, head, hairline, more hairline, boom. We go up and over. All right. Some weird line marks over here that I think the head's a little bigger. Here's his chin. And we will get these eyebrows like that. And finally another eyebrow like this. A little more volume to the head, but I think a lot of it's done using hatch marks. And now we can get the nose and the mouth. Okay. All right. We can put on some music once I finish this here. If you guys are new to the channel, please comment and subscribe. Making a quick little copy of this Rubens drawing. And looks like he's looking up this way as well. Not having a good day, this guy, let me tell you. Alright. And that is that. Quick little drawing. Anything else I'm missing? Probably a million hatch marks like the ones you see here. Like right there. Like the ones you see here. And the ones you see on the side of the face. Boom, boom, boom. Alrighty. That's the ear right there. Alright. Thanks to everyone still watching. Please tell a friend to tell a friend. We're about to wrap up this stream here in a few minutes. Let's just get all these hatch marks out of the way. And we will be done with our morning warm-up. Stay tuned tomorrow when we return for another wonderful 2-hour stream. Hope to have different content then. I'm not sure what we're gonna do, but this is our return back to the stream. Since we don't have the craziest view count, maybe I can get away with drawings from imagination tomorrow. Okay. Little armpit hair here for our model. And these are actually done in hatch marks like that. And some more hatch marks here. Which kind of look like smudges, but also looks like he did a lot of hatching here. Very light hatch work. Like that. A lot of hatch work up here. They're not very clearly delineated the way I have it, but they kind of read like that. I'm not going to do every single line for the purposes of this stream. It's going to work until the 2-hour mark, which is coming up shortly. Always good to see you work. Next time I'm on, I'll send some people your way. What's up, Lee? How's it going? Thanks for the comment. I really appreciate it. I've been away for a couple days here, but I'm finally back from vacation. This is just me sort of warming up. I haven't really been drawing as much on vacation. I had a little stream earlier this week, but then had to enjoy my trip. How's everything going with you, though? Yeah, I definitely got the break I needed. Can I say that, though? I always like being on break. I can't get enough of a break. Okay, but we're going to wrap this up here soon. And what time is it? We got 5 more minutes left on this stream, so I do want to play some music, but no big deal. Lee says, all good here. We have a new kitten in the house, so she's eating all the cables. Oh, okay. That's cool. What kind of cat do you got? I have a Russian blue. Had her since she was like 3 or 4. So I don't know what it's like to have a kitten, but I'm sure they start a lot of trouble. Little rascals. Oops. Just doing these quick hatch marks here. Bam. Gotta say, you inspired me to keep painting. I made a okay painting by my standards. I think maybe I'll do some painting here tomorrow. Depends. I need to get back on my comic book work. I would really like to get it done in the next couple weeks. I want to work quickly and effectively. Okay. I'll get back to your comment here. Good to see the Rubens. Actually, I'm going to wrap this drawing up here. Boom. And then maybe some marks over here. Around there. And around there. Good enough. Alright, my guy Lee says, good to see the Rubens reference. She's a tabby. Love the Russian blue cats. Yes, Russian blues are cute. Tabbies are cute too. All cats are cute. And yeah, that's my Rubens reference. I'm going to go back to what I was talking about at the beginning of the stream. This is my warm-up for the day, though. I copied this drawing in art school, and probably took me 10 times as long to get to this point. This isn't the best drawing, but neither was my copy, and that took me way less time. And here we go, back to the full screen. So yeah, I just got back from Maine, went to a bookstore up there during my time there, picked up this Degas book. Degas by himself carries a bunch of his correspondence, him and his buddies, which seems like he didn't have too many buddies after a certain point. But art takes the time you need. Yes, true. Those are facts. Sometimes you can make a really good drawing in a few minutes. Sometimes the drawings that I've sold for the most money are the drawings that I've spent the least amount of time on. Just don't tell anybody. So I got that Degas book. Sorry, I'm just getting my ink put away. Alright. I got that. What else did I get? Great little. This is originally 12 pounds for this book. I bought it for about 4 pounds after the conversion. Also bought this book, little pamphlet on comic strips by Roger Armstrong. That's what I was copying earlier. Different references here. Boom. If you want to see, the screen is frozen. Let's see. I don't know. I think we're okay on my end. My screen here seems like it's okay, but maybe you could still hear my voice. Anyways, not too much time left, so if that's the issue, then good time for that to happen because we are going to wrap up this stream. We are almost at the 2 hour mark, only a few seconds left. So apologies for that. I don't see it frozen on my end. Maybe you need to reload the page. Apologies about that if it is from my end. Okay. But if you are still with me, I didn't buy this in Maine, but that's where I made my copies from Rubens, the museum, the Metropolitan Museum. Alrighty. Lee says, no problem, take it easy, enjoy the day, probably my end. Yeah, my stream isn't frozen here for some reason, but if your stream does fix up, the last bit of stuff that I bought upstate, Maine, they even had, this secondhand store had Hunter x Hunter, Volume 7, Volume 9. They were about $5 each, so I definitely picked it up with the quickness. And then I also have Volume 1. All right, but thank you so much. We have hit the 2 hour mark, and we will be back again tomorrow. I know it's a little late for some of my viewers in Europe. I would love to get on earlier tomorrow, but it really depends how I get on. I'm finding it a lot easier to have lunch and then stream, as opposed to getting up and streaming and then getting hungry and then having to kind of, you know, rush and hustle to try to figure out what I want to eat. So I might have to do the same thing tomorrow. Apologies again to my European folk, but hopefully this afternoon stream works for you guys. So yeah, hopefully if I do the same thing again tomorrow, I'll make lunch at noon and then be on stream at 1 p.m. Eastern. So thanks to Lee Boyd Artist. Go check out his channel, Lee Boyd Artist, B-O-Y-D, Lee Boyd Artist. Check out his channel. Thank you to McStady, You Gotta Believe, Chronosama, and Jimmy Jambo Jangles Bro as well for stopping by. We'll try to be back again tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern, for a 2 hour stream. And that's it. Maybe we'll do a little painting again, since we're very inspired right now. Otherwise, since we've got a small little following here that we're growing, I might just work from imagination so I can get that going. I really want to stress working from imagination. Yeah, thanks for the shout out. No problem. I got you. All right. So we'll be back again tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Please subscribe. Twitch.tv/NellyInks if you like the contents of this video and you want to support. The best way to do so is by donation via Venmo at Nelly Inks, Cash App, $Nelly Inks. Make donation, be the best nation. And we are out. Till tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern. Bless up.